It's a very cold December morning and giving the carp fishing another go. So I'm back on the Flash, trying for a carp. It's the day after Storm Darragh or something like that, and it's Baltic. As you can see, I nearly couldn't fish it. The path's flooded. The water level is well up. That post is the end of the peg normally, and you can see my rods are there.
It was at this moment he knew. He f***ed up.
So yeah, it's put some down the last few days, some rain. That's the only thing that's bothering me, is the amount of rain that's come down because of all that cold water. But we're going to give it a go. To be honest, if I knew it was this bad, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But I'm here now, so I'm going to do my best to see if I can just get one bite. One bite would be amazing today. So as you can see, I got here. I was actually on the way here thinking, oh, I forgot this place floods sometimes, and yeah. So I parked the car up and had a quick look, and it's just about fishable, I would say. That swim's not. You can see cars down there, but yeah, not good, not good. So I'm fishing to that island again, just because that's where I've caught from in the past, and I've not seen a tap today. It's not surprising really, but I've not seen a fish at all. So I'm fishing. I've got them spread across that island. But when I put my rods in now, I'm just thinking water levels up a good 1.5 2 foot, mate. No, 1.5, 8, yeah, about that. So my zigs are actually lower than normal. So I've actually got a 2.5 to 4.5. That's what depths I've covered. But I might, if nothing happens, I might actually go to a 5.5 just to, because I reckon it's a good 8 and a bit foot now. So I'm going to go an extra foot after if nothing happens. Yeah, so we'll see, but I think it's going to be hard today. I do. There's only me here, only me daft enough to come here. But yeah, we'll give it a go anyway. Got to be in it to win it. I wasn't going to bother coming fishing today. We was going to go on the boat, and obviously we sat that with the wind and that. We've done that a few times. Last 2 sessions we've had on the boat have both been in storms. That's Storm Ashley and then Storm Bert, was it? I don't know what the sea was. I don't know if there has been one, but so yeah, Storm Darragh now. So yeah, we was gonna go out with Stu. Went out last week with Stu. We blanked, so I didn't do a vid. We went on a different water, but blanked, so I didn't bother releasing a Pike vid, to be honest. So yeah, we've come here, and I've only come here really because I went out with Mrs. Friday. She went out with work last night. I picked her up and I thought she's going to be fit for nothing today. She'll be just vegetating around, and I'll get annoyed because I want to go out. So I thought, right, even if I just do 4 to 5 hours, I'm going to get out for a bit. So we'll see how it goes. Realistically, short days now. I've started fishing about 8:30 because you only get here at first light, so probably might even a bit later than that, but around about 8:30, and I've got to be off for dark, so it's going to be 8:30 till 3:30. So probably one that's short. Is this the shortest month now for light? After in January does it start going the other way? I can't remember. So we're on like light at 8, dark at 4 at the moment. Pretty miserable, but I've usually hung my pike rods up, hung my carp rods up. Now I'm just concentrating on my pike fishing, but with this zigging, I just want to keep having a go. So when Stu's not coming, I'm just going to jump on the zigs no matter what the weather, and just see if we can get one. I'd love to catch one today because it gives me so much faith in them, because it's not very good weather. So for reference for myself, the temperature's a maximum of 5 today. We have had, the last 2 weeks we've had snow the lot. It's been down to -3 and whatever. but today it's maximum of 5, and I've looked at the pressure before and it's 1024, so that was the same as last time I was here. It was 7 degrees and 1020 something, so I've gone similar depths, but just like I've remembered to put the water levels up, so I'm going to stick another foot on while it zigs after. Seagulls are flying around, so if I get too high up they'll bombard me again, but yeah, let's see how we get on. I had to think about my last session when I blanked on that other water, and I realised after doing a bit more reading I was getting a bit too trigger happy and continually casting, and they were saying like you should give them an hour, or at least an hour in a spot. Some people leave them 2 hours and all that, but I think I was getting impatient and casting half an hour later, casting 20 minutes sometimes. So I'm going to sit on my hands for a little bit longer today. I'm going to give them at least an hour, so probably 10 o'clock I might move one rod, 20 past 10 I might move another rod, and do it that way. But I think last time I was like, oh, I've not had a run yet, I'm going to rechuck it, moving it around. I think I did it a bit too much, so yeah, let's see. Just going to calm down a little, especially today, because I don't think it's going to be Bite City today. It's going to be hard going, so yeah, we'll give them at least an hour in a spot. So I'll just have a quick check of the next swim to see how bad that is. Oh dear, you can't even get there. Looks like there's a tree come down and it's all flooded. That's usually a pathway through that. I'll let the club know. Looks like something's been uprooted there. Oh dear. So it's just gone 11 o'clock and nothing's happened. Surprise, surprise, nothing's happened. I've just redone all 3 rods, left the middle one in the same spot, but the other 2 I've moved. So the right one is basically fishing there now, to the right of the island, with same zig on. I've got them all different depths, and then my left one is that pile on there. I've basically just seen a fish of some sort break the surface. That's as exciting as it's got, so I've just chucked it on top of it. In fact, I just went just a bit past it when I cast, so yeah, that left one's fishing over there, and it's just going to leave it there for 20 minutes, half an hour or whatever, and then well, just play it by ear. If I see another fish roll, I'll chuck it to it. If nothing happens, leaving it there for a bit, and then probably stick it back out there somewhere. It all depends what happens. Rods have been in the water now a good 2.5 hours ish, and nothing's happened, but we'll see. It's the first sign of a fish anyway that I've seen all day. I think the actual water is subsiding slightly, because that pod was in the water this morning, I think, the back legs, so I do actually think it's going down very slowly, but it's not going to make any difference to me today. Over halfway through the session now, it's just gone 12:30, and diddly squats happened, so I've had a think and I've had a change of plan. So what I've done now is I put all 3 rods out, same wraps out, against the island, but pretty close together, probably 15 foot apart from left to right, and the 2 outside ones, so I put 15 foot apart, and I've put a bit of slop in. So I've made up a mix. I've whacked a bit in, not whacked it in, put it in with the boat, to be honest. That's how I've got them pretty close. So I've dropped a load of slop in over the top of them, and then I'm going to sit it out for half an hour. If nothing happens, I'm going to wrap my marker rod out, take it out of the boat, drop a bit more slop over. I'm going to try and draw them in. There's nothing's happening. I apart from that one bit of a fish break in the surface, I have not seen a bloody tap. So I reckon they're either tucked in the margins or tucked in the island, but to be honest, nothing's giving themselves away, so I don't know where they are. So I've put them pretty close to the island, and like I say, I just dropped some slop over. Just going to see if I can draw them round. I think that's going to be my best bet today. Only put like a scoop over each one, but I'm just going to keep trickling it in and just see if I can draw a fish to me, because I can't find them. I don't know where they are. I can't find them. And one thing with zig fishing, what I've guessed from the last few sessions, if you're not right on top of them, you ain't going to catch them. And I think that's amplified in winter because they don't move around that much. At least move around that much. At least in summer, you get fish cruising around, but in winter, I just think they're clumped up somewhere, and I can't find them. Or I've not dropped right on them. So hopefully, it might be where the water level's up. They might have moved into the snags a bit more, and it's like I'm not fishing as close as it probably is. That actually, probably not fishing as close to the snags as I think I am because of the extra level in the water. So I'm probably maybe a few feet off where I'm normally fishing, but it looks like I'm right next to the island because I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going any closer, so hopefully if they are in there, I'm going to try and draw them out with this slop. Just need one bite will do, one bite, any size, I don't care, £5, £15, I'm not bothered. Gone 2 o'clock now, and I'm struggling today. I've just redone 2 of my rods. I've dropped one down to a 1.5 foot zig. Doesn't even feel like it's worth fishing a zig at 1.5 foot, but I'm going to try it. I did take my boat out, and I was doing my middle rod, and then my left rod just dropped back, and I thought I'd gone over my line. I wasn't sure anyway. I can't have gone. I was near the island, and my rod dropped back, and I was just about to drop my boat, so I didn't want the wind to blow it out, so I couldn't lift into the fish, or if it was a fish or what. But my lead definitely moved, but there was nothing on it when I actually got my boat safe enough away from the island, and I reeled my left rod in, and there was nothing on it. So I'm not sure if that was a run or what, a bite. So I've stuck it back out there, and the same as that was on the red zig, but nothing's happened so far. So I've just redone. I took the 4-footer off my middle, and I've dropped that one down to 1.5 feet. I'm just wondering if they're at the bottom, and I put a little bit more slop over again. But I've got an hour and a half left, something like that. Hour and a half left. It's just started spitting. It better not rain on me. At last hour, kept dry all day, but yeah, really struggling today. It's just one of them, innit? I knew it was going to be tough. The way I'm wrapped up now, you can tell how cold it is. Yeah, I think it's that cold water, but we'll see how Stu's gone on Pike, and he's gone lure fishing with his lad today somewhere on the canal, but he's not sent me any pictures yet. He did say I'll send you some pics if I get out, and I'm not had out, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm all out of ideas now, I'll be honest. If this 1.5 footer doesn't go, then I'm snookered, because I've not seen a fish all day. It's been dead as a dodo. Last time I was seeing pike or carp wherever they were, coming out, showing. Even last time when I blanked on the other flash, there was fish showing. I was just in the wrong place for the first half of the session, but yeah, nothing. One fish I've seen roll, and I don't even know what it was. Well, say roll, I've seen it break the surface, and that is it. and just be absolutely dead. That's what's making me think, are they just all hugging the bottom and I'm zigging? It's probably not the best weather for zigging. If the sun come out, they might have come up in the water, but I don't know, I'm still getting used to it all. But make a mental note of this though, if it's put a bit of cold into the water, then drop my zigs down, maybe. I don't know. It's all a learning curve, but even carp fishing, if I went on the bottom on solid bags, I'd probably struggle today because it's that cold. But I'm still thinking I can get one. I've not give up completely. Just open a little tiny feeding window in of half an hour and I get a fish. That'll do me. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But it's not putting me off using them. The only thing is, I've not sat here and thought. Again, I've still not thought I'm wasting my time on the zigs. I'm actually confident on them, but it is winter and it's bloody hard carp fishing in winter. Piking's hard enough if sometimes, but carp in winters I don't usually bother. Usually I don't think it's worth the effort you put in, the rewards. But this is just something I want to try throughout the winter. So I'm not hanging my rods up yet. But I reckon the next time I come here or come carp fishing, it's going to be one of them bright days where it's dead crisp. Like it might be cold but it's dead bright, and then hopefully the fish will come up in the layers and that, just to get some sun on the backs. That's what I'm thinking. This is just been dull all day and cold, so we'll see. Alright, got an hour and a half. I might start packing up in half an hour slowly and just putting everything away, and then hopefully just get one run I want. Coming to the end of the session now, gutted, absolutely gutted. Bailiff's just come to have a look at that fallen tree and that, and he said, "You must be mad. You must be mad fishing here today." So yeah, it's been a grueler. I mean, not cold or anything. It feels quite mild really. It's just I think there's too much cold water gone in. I'll be honest. Kinda knew that this morning before I started, but I'd made the effort, so I stayed. It's like 3 o'clock just gone now, and bailiff's just gone. So I'm just gonna have a little slow pack down, and I'll probably be off around about 3:30, or going back to my car about 3:30 anyway. Yeah, it's cats not had them, apart from that one drop back, which I think was a run. It's gotta been a bite. Not had nothing. Not seen a fish. Seen that one fish all day. Oh, just feels barren. Absolutely barren. I know it's not. So yeah, what have I learned today? Don't bother coming ziggy when it's just been hammering down. Too much cold water, I think. But that's two blanks on the zigs. So it is getting the hardest time of year. So I'm probably, like I said before, I'm gonna knock it on the head now until we get them bright days where it's cold and bright and dry. I'm gonna hit the target them days if I'm not piking. I think I've got my best chance. But yeah, bit gutted. I was expecting one fish, I must admit. But never mind. That's a blank zigging, a blank piking, and then another blank zigging. 3 blanks I've had on the run. Bloody hell. Anyway, I think it'll be pike fishing next time, and try and get on the boat. I think if this wind dies down that for next week, I might try and get on the boat. But we'll see what the weather's doing. But I think I've got more chance catching pike fishing now this time of year than carping. But I will give it another go soon. But unless something happens in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to pack all my gear away and one of them in it. It's a blank. Tried my best. I've bloody tried every depth, every colour. I've even forgot to say before, I brought some worms. I even tied a worm onto my zig and chopped the ends off and tried that. I thought that would have done something, but no, nothing, not a nibble. So slow pat down it is. I'm going to head off and we'll see the missus, see how she's feeling. So right, slow pat down, and catch up with you next time. If I get anything, I'll stick at the end of the vid, but I've not caught anything in the last 7 hours, so I can't see the last 30 minutes doing anything. So until next time, catch you later. Oh my god! Can you believe that? Started packing up, started raining, reeled 2 out of my 3 rods in, and ended up foul looking 2 bream reeling in. So all I had to show for my efforts was 2 bream that I can't even count. You know, you've had a bad day when you can't even catch a bream. Oh dear.